Kailash Chandra book, volume 1, volume 10, dictation number 1, B part. Sir, then take the private sector. Increased targets have been set up in the 10th 5-year plan for this sector, and they have to fulfill those targets in the vital interests of the country, because the development in the private sector forms a vital part of the economy of the country as a whole. But the question is, under the present proposals of taxation and the conditions that will be created by giving effect to those proposals, how is this sector to find its resources for realizing the increased targets that have been set for it? Everyone, the common man, the middle class person, and the upper class man, has to bear heavier burdens under the new taxation policy. The government want to mop up extra profits. They are increasing taxes on income, and they cut even into the corpus of the capital through such taxes as those on wealth and expenditure, thereby reducing the wealth already formed through the savings of the people. Under the circumstances, one wonders how the private sector is to find its resources for enabling it to realize the targets set before them. I do not know whether the finance minister has said anything explicit or clear on this matter. If the targets of the private sector are not fulfilled, that will create a grievous gap in the development of the country. What I think is, we must frame our plan mainly basing it on our internal resources and work that plan. Side by side with that, we may have another set of projects and schemes which may be executed as and when we get sufficient foreign exchange and foreign aid. Otherwise, what will happen is, if we are not clear cut in this matter of keeping internal resources mainly separate from the foreign aid and foreign exchange, we will be landed in difficulties in the middle of the execution of the plan. Then it will be very difficult for the country to get back from the midstream. Then, if we set about to find foreign aid and exchange, the position of the country will have to be compromised in many directions, and that is not good for the country. Paragraph. Now, I want to deal with one or two concrete points which may bring in a sizable amount of foreign exchange to the country. One point is with regard to the export of raw boot skins, an export duty on the export of this article may be levied beneficially to the industry as well as to the country as a whole. There was an export duty of about 15% on this article.